I am Professor Nasreen, Department of Education, Aligarh Muslim University, Aligarh. This is week 5 and module number 17. After completing this module, you will be able to know about environmental awareness and its components. You will also be able to make a difference among psychological, physical and social environments. You will also be able to elaborate the strategy essential for development of environmental awareness in the classroom. And you will be able to celebrate birthdays and co-curricular activities with the help of students adopting various ways. You will also be able to apply the acquired knowledge in the classroom in proper way. Let us start this module. First, understand what is environment. Environment consists of 4 aspects: psychological, cultural and physical and social conditions. Psychological environment is related to your personal environment, cultural is related to your social environment and physical is surrounding yourself, and social conditions are related to the society and community. The psychological conditions are personal to the individual, the cultural conditions are the products of his mobility for his social expansion, and the physical conditions are always natural to him. The physical environment includes the living beings, non-living beings, geographical landmarks, topography and climate conditions, man-made features, health, nutrition and sanitation. The social conditions or environment consist of the family, community life, festivals, community helpers, services and the mode of production, procurement and supply of essential commodities. It also constitutes socially acceptable habits and attitudes for an effective living and functioning in a society. The various conditions or environmental factors are dependent upon each other in a complex manner. In case of failure of any of the 4, there will not remain any choice regarding lifestyle and behavior of the individual to maintain a society useful, productive and supportive ecosystem good for all. On the other hand, if 4 environments or conditions mentioned above together work well, then there can be happiness in living and efficiency in working. All environments may have various types of buildings, streets or other rural or urban features along with the essential services in the community. All these aspects of environment have developed as a result of the application of scientific principles and due to advancement of technology. The plants and animals constitute the variable biotic components of each environment. The attitude, topography, geographical features, weather conditions, crops and soils are another set of variables that vary from place to place. For the elaboration of environmental ideas in these features of environment, which vary from place to place, common points of inquiry may be structured in such a way that responses of the children and the result of their explorations reflect the inherent variabilities. Superimposed on all the variable feature of environment is the phenomena of change. The study of such change will not only familiarize the children with the underlying environmental concepts, but will help in sharpening their innate power of observation. In the study of these changes through guided exploration, the child will naturally acquire an insight into the environmental processes. Thus, through the study of his own surroundings, the child is expected to develop certain attitudes, concepts and skills which will help in the study of other environments in time and space. As such, environmental studies aims at educating the young child to be better equipped to face the ever changing environment in his future life. Now, we come to the point how to develop environmental awareness among students. It is one of the important duty of the teacher to give full guidance to the students to learn how to study the environment. Here are few suggestions which may be given to the students. Always read with a purpose. It is wise to study with some particular questions or problem in mind rather than just to read it aimlessly. With definite questions in the mind, students will understand and remember more about environment if they read with appropriate guidance. First, you list a series of questions with the help of students before you start to read about environment. These questions may also be written on the blackboard and organized into an outline which may be used to guide the students about the environment. Be sure that what the topic on environment is and then read chapter or section. Keeping list of questions in mind, remember to read the main headings. They will serve as a general guide. Then decide which part of the chapter or section are most important in answering the questions that students have in their minds. Study one chapter here, lesson 1, the environment. Some key questions of this lesson are: what do you understand by the physical environment? What do you understand by organic environment? What is biosphere? Name the 3 realms of the earth. What is ecology? What factors favor the plant and animal life on the earth? Explain the term ecological balance. What will happen if there is disequilibrium between the various organisms? Words and terms to be added to students' vocabulary: hydrosphere, atmosphere, bacteria, flora, fauna, species, migrate, adopt, physiological change, extinct, pesticides, insecticide, igneous rocks, metamorphic rocks, watery planets, fathoms, salinity and tides. Ask your students to give their opinion and think over it. Do you agree that the earth is a unique planet in that it has an atmosphere containing oxygen in abundance? If so, name the other planets where life may be possible. Why is life not possible on Mars? How is it that the other planets in the solar system are not likely to have any trace of life? The environment in which we live consists of 4 major elements: land, water, air and living organism. Just think of a world when any one of these 4 were missing. Could the living organism survive without water and air? Students should be required to do the following: make a chart having 2 columns, A and B. In the first column A, make a list of all the things that form the physical environment, while in the second column, make a list of all the things that form the biological environment. Make a list of all the instruments that one would require to collect data about the physical conditions prevailing in the atmosphere. See carefully how each of these instruments help us to collect data. Report to your class what you learn from them. Make a neat diagram showing the 4 distinct layers of the atmosphere. Also mark the limits of the distinct layers. Train your students to work together. It is very important for the students to learn to plan and work together. One way in which they can learn to work together is to form group, to undertake activities listed in things to do section, and share the results of different group through discussions. This will help them to learn more and enjoy the work. The following is a good way to plan activities for each lesson. Read the things to do section and through class discussion decide which activities different groups will carry out. Students may also suggest other activities related to the lesson which they believe would be interesting and profitable. Discuss the results with each other. Dear learners, now we will discuss the activities essential for developing awareness among the students. These are tree plantation, organizing camps, co-curricular activities, essay competition, self-composed poems, painting competition, celebrate birthdays of the students by plantation, by honoring the guest giving green plant pot as a token of honor. See, the students are planting here and they are enjoying. In this picture, the camps organized by the institution and they are enjoying. Co-curricular activities by the students, essay competition, self-composed poems, painting competition, celebrate birthdays of the students by plantation, by honoring the guest giving green plant pot as a token of honor, each one teach one program assigning duties to students for keeping residential places neat and clean, teaching environmental education as a compulsory subject at the school stage, use reusable bags. Dear participants, summarizing this talk, I would like to suggest you please convey message to your students that in which manner we should create awareness in the environment, we should keep our environment neat and clean, and teachers should always instruct them in a proper way so that they can apply the acquired knowledge in their daily life. Thank you very much.